In 5, 4, 3, 2. See you next time. Woo! P90X! Plyometrics, give me the double.
Now this is a sweaty face from Plyometrics. Oh, having my banana and my protein drink. After doing Plyometrics for P90X, I am on day 2 of week 3. Oh my god. Awesome, awesome, awesome workout. Love it. I actually noticed a huge difference today. The last time I did it, I wasn't able to do like all those full knee jumps and stuff. And today, I think I did pretty darn good with it. So I'm very, very proud of myself. I'm pleased with my progress. I'm like post-workout haze. I'm gonna pause this for a bit and eat a little bit and then come back to you. One great thing about working out hard, like really, really busting a gut, is that afterwards, when you're done, you feel so incredibly good. That is totally a physical reaction. You have I mean, there's also like the psychological factors where it's like motivating to yourself to get through your workout and to do a good job. But I mean, physically, you have like the endorphins and serotonin and all that good stuff, all the right chemicals running through your bodies that make you feel good and make you feel happy. I know that very often cited the study that was done about the positive psychological effects of exercise and how it's the same as taking an antidepressant. So it just makes you feel good. I feel great. I switched this week from doing the bands for pull-up bar stuff to an actual pull-up bar. I'm doing it with a stool, like for assistance. I can't do them on my own quite yet, but I swear I can't walk past the bar without having to like try myself, right, every single time. And then also this week that I did new was like the first day, there's tons and tons of push-ups, and I actually switched from doing it on my knees to doing it on my feet. It was a lot harder. I don't get the full range of motion as much, but it was a lot harder. I'm going to work up to that, so I'm glad I've graduated to being able to do that. I want to mention another thing actually about this regular exercise and like sweating it out every morning. I find it actually really improves my skin tone. Like I find my face, like, I don't know, I guess because there's more blood circulating in your body, does wonderful things to you. Oh, look at me, I'm like dripping. Oh, like jumping around, sweat is just like dripping off of me. I think I drank more water today than on any other workout I've ever done, other than like maybe hiking in Arizona, and that's a completely different animal. So if you guys want to see maybe the results a little bit so far, I can show you my biceps. I know I showed them a video or two ago. I can't remember if it was the last one, maybe. Anyhow, so I don't know if you saw before, as you can see I still have, I really don't think any of the exercise is going to make a difference in the skin. But one thing that I have been thinking about more often is that I really do want to get all the plastics done. Because, you know, you put in this, like, such hard effort, and, you know, it's really rewarding. I'm seeing great results, but at the same time, I'm not going to be wearing that sleeveless shirt, right? Because of this. That's never going to change unless I, you know, have surgery for that. So here is the bicep. It's coming. Yeah. I like it. I'm also seeing like a big difference in my abs and stuff, but the only problem there is also I have like all this squishy skin in the middle. You know, nothing I can do about it. As much as I could try and stuff it into my pants, it's still there, and it's still like really visible. It's like hanging over the edge here. This is all just freaking skin. Sucks. But you know what? The fact is, when I started this journey, I was so out of shape and overweight that I couldn't walk down to my car in the parking garage without having to stop and take my inhaler. So the fact that I can even do any of this, to me, is almost like a miracle. Never ever thought of myself as an athletic person. Never thought I would be able to do any of this. Never thought I would be able to accomplish this kind of stuff. And all I had to do was try. And I found out really quickly that being at a lighter weight and, you know, not having to carry another 170-pound person around with me every day, I'm less prone to injury, and thus I am more able to really push myself and do a harder workout and to get there. It's an amazing thing. I can't even describe it. For the people who haven't had surgery who are watching this, you have to know, like, when people say it changes your life, there aren't really words to describe how much and like how different things are, and just the difference in being more acquainted with your body. When I was bigger, I lived in my head. It's funny because, like, you could sort of tell, like, the pictures that I used to take when I was bigger, like, there's no pictures of my full body. Like, there's like none. It's so hard to, like, find them. And I don't even think it was so much that I didn't want pictures of my body. I think it was more that I lived in my head. I was up here, and I ignored everything else. I was just up here. Now, it's very, very different. I feel like I need to be more in tune with the rest of my body. Feel my muscles, work my muscles out. Like, when I go dancing, I was out dancing last night, and, you know, you turn and move in new ways because you're, like, rediscovering your physical self. And that's an amazing thing. And I think as people living in societies and modern culture, we forget that very often. And it's really, I think it's really good to get back to that, to get back to the physical understanding of who you are along with the mental side and merge the two. And it's renewing, you know, it feels good. It's a good thing to do. Another thing that I'd like to mention is that since starting this program, I have actually gained weight, which is a miracle to me, because I was actually afraid of starting an exercise program again because I was worried I was going to lose too much. But I think because it focuses so much on building muscle, and you get reminded, you know, to have your protein drink after you're done, and to focus on, you know, healthy eating and all that. But, like, I was eating so much protein and my body just, like, whomp, and, you know, converted into muscle, and I ended up gaining, you know, 3, 4, 5 pounds, even though my size went down. I'm, like, back in the 4s and 6s, even though I gained weight, and I'm, like, closer to 140 now. So to me, that's kind of amazing too. And it just goes to show that that number on the scale really doesn't mean much. I mean, if you're muscular, you can be a higher weight and a smaller size, and the opposite of that applies as well. You know, you could be a lower weight, it should show lower on the scale. It doesn't necessarily mean you're healthy and fit. And you could be a bigger size, even though that the scale shows less. You start working out a program like this, you're going to maybe gain weight, but your size is going to go down. Swallow that and think about that for a minute. And think about how we think about weight and size. And then you realize it's pretty screwed up, right? One has nothing to do with the other. There's the physical fitness in your body, and how that translates to the scale is not, you know, when we judge ourselves by the number on the scale, we're not seeing the whole picture. We're seeing a very small side of it, and it's just physical weight. It has nothing to do with fitness. It has nothing to do with size. That's about it for me, for now. I think I'm gonna go shower because I'm, like, super sweaty and disgusting. I hope all of you guys have a great week, and I'm looking forward to finishing up the rest of week 3 And then moving on to week 4 and finishing my first month of P90X. Awesome, awesome program. Thanks for the shout out, Wendy. Wendy's awesome. I want to see you do some of these videos too. Let's see how our form is. Oh, I love it. I hope that our participation is encouraging other people to try this as well. Even if it's not this, to try any kind of physical activity and increase your fitness. It's well worth the effort. Bye, guys.